arabalarda, cam filmi lumar 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 lumar, tasarruf tüm olay.
Welcome back to Dallas, everybody, with Ryan Hollins and Vanessa Richardson. The starting lineups here tonight, and a new look in the starting lineup because Alperen Şengün and Steven Adams are, though they got crushed last night in Oklahoma City, and they've won 14 straight, the Thunder have. Dallas had one.
Guarding a min.
And then Durant finds Clint Capella, gets his own miss, try to flip it,
Hey.
stays. In his first start this season, his first start with Houston since January of 2020 is flag.
Defensive unit, you know, without Tari Eason available that you could put out there.
And he's able to get the offensive rebound. Nembhard, you got to get back in transition against the Mavericks because they'll beat you, and they can beat Nembhard working on a two-way deal. He gets to the rim, shifting well.
Yeah, they bought in as a franchise to Ryan Nembhard.
Foul line jumper down for Durant. His brother Andrew plays for the Pacers. He'll shoot for the foul line, and he will score again. He wasn't drafted. Durant into the lane through a couple of defenders.
Wow.
And that
To ask for a lot from Kevin offensively.
Anthony Davis right to the rim, whirls back, scores. Dallas has scored on 5 consecutive possessions. Here's Flag into Jabari. They get 6 straight. Toyota Center, and then tailed off the rest of the game. Quarter 3, Jabari Smith Jr. Tapped by Capella, followed by Okogie.
No, you don't have Steven and Alp. That's a big part of Houston's rebounding, but by
Davis
committee.
downhill, finishes again.
Seeing every single night, and again, look at Dallas here. That's the Anthony Davis special. When he fills you on the high.
Wells now assisted or scored on 15 of the Mavs, 19 points. He's been special to start this game. Our thanks to Fred VanVleet with Capella, Jabari Smith Jr. and Kevin Durant working on Christie. And Durant rises up 2 in a row since they had made 8 straight. Holiday in rhythm, the pass, reset, shoots, makes.
Good screen there from Clint. He's just got to make sure he doesn't get that second foul.
Flag shoots over the top of Aaron Holiday. That was to KD, who's been the Rockets' offense. Durant draws 2, shoots along the baseline, and scores yet again. Month for October and November. Durant. Wow. It could be one. Holiday into the paint, had a step on Flag, out to Tate, spins it to Shepherd. Shepherd on the move, he'll get to the rim, he slams it. Williams looking at the rim, comes into the lane on Holiday, pulls back and scores. And Tate, great help defense. Finds a cutting Smith that lays it up and in.
Wow, that recovery from Amin Thompson. He was all the way behind that play.
And Jabari got right into the
Sprints, man. He finds so many mismatches. Oh, goodness.
Williams, the crossover, the shot, and the foul. That one will... They have come back to take the lead a couple of times. Uh-oh, Holiday loses the most important thing, the ball, and it results in a dunk. Steve-O and Al P got some first half minutes for Jeff Green. They play it over the top to the Davis. 5 of 7 from the floor. Jabari spins into a double team, had it ripped away, the outlet to Russell, and he lays it up and in.
They got to find a way to score the basketball.
Shepherd, good. They do score. Jaden Hardy, back over the top to Davis, beats 2 Rockets to the ball, and then gets blocked out the rim by Amin Thompson. Terrific hustle by Jabari Smith Jr. gives the Rockets the possession. Will stop and pop 3. Reed Shepherd rips it in.
Just, you heard a sigh through the whole building.
Yeah, splits 2. Jayshawn Tate will line it up. Got the shot off, missed it. Rebound cleared by Capella. Another opportunity to run to Reed Shepherd. Man, I tell you what, Reed's actually bigger than he is. Nembhard's so quick. Bigger. Turns the corner and quick.
They need the ball, and they trust that Thompson will get them in a position to be successful.
Durant.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. 30-point game. He's done it 6 times this season. And Jabari working on Williams. Got to a spot again in the middle of the lane, and he thrives. Possession. Jabari all over Christie. There's the help. There's the shot. And the bank plus the foul. Offensive rebound. And then try to throw it back to Durant. It's stolen by Flag. Fumbled the dribble a little bit. Recovered. Working on Okogie. And he's able to... There's that spot again. And there's the score again.
He's going to put it up. Could have dunked it.
Williams. And he makes the throw. Extending that out a little bit. Just under 90% the last 14. And Williams.
Keep the Mavs out the pace, man. This is a team that's competing.
Williams, 7 straight. Nice little feather pass at the corner by Shep. 5 of the last 6. Crossover, KD, mid-range shot in the paint. And he makes the face up. Holiday into the paint. That's a pretty. The Rockets want to survive on the road. And that line drive. Durant there. Now one-on-one, Davis and Capella. Turnaround to foul line is good.
It's a much easier shot.
Kevin
my
Durant. AD from 20. Ooh.
He knows he just got to be ready to set and shoot.
And it quits. Amen Thompson in the lane. He gets two right back. Flag. Flag's been somewhat quiet since the hot start. He drops that in. By the way, a few moments. Flag got a piece of that from Amen Thompson? No,
there you go.
The game was going on. He walked in front, right in front of me. But Malkin's great.
Who's your favorite all time? Gretzky?
Oh, that'll count. It's off the floor. Williams one-on with Shepherd, goes baseline, turned a corner, blew right by him. Both lightning quick. Reed Shepherd over the shoulder, intercepted by Davis. He saw that coming. J.D. Davison is check. Rockets. Jabari gets a step on Flag, and that shot gets blocked. Flag the app. And Streamos, glad to have you aboard. Another turnover. Williams. Ooh, big time stuff. Shepherd pressured, turns it over. Washington, another dunk. Turnovers in this quarter as they do makes. 5 and 5. And then Kevin Durant able to put on the break.
Anthony Davis was playing him for the jump shot.
Anthony Davis is to Smith, leans in and drops it in. That's better than the run they had in the first quarter. Davis scored 11 in the quarter. Make it 12 earlier this season. And then falls down, and then Davis now with a Baker's dozen. And Dallas with their biggest lead of the game at 13. Kevin Durant got fouled and one. Williams is at 18. He's been fantastic tonight. Oh, speaking of fantastic.
It's paying off.
Yeah, that looked like Kyrie there. Durant turns it over. Williams will spot up. And nobody with a body. Ends up finding Jeff Green, who drives and scores.
I think, for the rest of the Rockets, you can't just eye down Kevin Durant, see if you can get something easy and that make a move.
Marshall, final shot for the Mavs, and he beats the horn.
Especially at home, and that's what you're seeing. But Alperen and Kevin.
And there's another turnover, flagged, and skips it to Nimhard. The group point. Aaron Holiday for three. 3% from three for the season. Marshall spinning.
Well, you're seeing some energy, which is good.
And the Rockets are diving on the floor. It's picked up by Smith to Shepherd, the three. Good. Rockets finishing up their busiest week of the season here tonight, and then have a lot of time off. Oh, wow. Good game for him. It's so impressive. Into Capella. Jabari's three. It's good. So there. Shepherd. Marshall spinning on him. Well, he lost control of the penetrating pitch. Holiday to Thompson. Offensive rebound, Jabari. There you go. He's got a bright future.
Yeah, you can see how young he is.
And then do. And then the Mavs swing it in the corner to Washington. Air balls to three. It's picked out of midair by Davis. He read that nicely. Picked it out of midair. Got the points for the Mavs. Okogie for three. Holiday spinning on Christie. Stepping through Davis. The foul. And the hoop. Davis the catch. Facing up at the foul line. Extra pass. Open look. Good. That's a Jabari one-on-one. That's now Amen Thompson. Williams stole it from him. Plays it ahead to Flag. Flag to the rim. Hands it to AD.
Earlier in the game, this is who we've got to be.
Holiday off the glass +1. The jumper, Flag good with it once he did drive.
Well, Dallas went from really taken away. Wow, awkward step there from Marshall.
We'll get the Mavs break the press. Here's Flag with the run-up and the ram down. And this relief, and again, the Rockets wrapping up late in the fourth. And the Rockets ultimately lose this one tonight to the Mavericks. 1-20.
Arabalarda cam filmi